Hello everybody, welcome to the official replay cast of this crucial tiebreaker match, round of 16 between Wenteros and his Dark Elves up against Servejlance and his Scaven. Servejlance won the toss, chose to kick. This is the tiebreaker match. They drew both of the games before, so this does require a winner. It will go to overtime and kicks if required. I can tell you that Wenteros is Russian, qualified through the BBL World Championship qualifiers. Servejlance is Swedish and qualified through the PlayStation WC Open from the PS League Coalition. So there you go, a PlayStation Pro representing for the consoles up against the winner of the BBL. Very exciting. Servejlance chose to kick, which makes sense, right? You know, because he's got the one turn. Wenteros, funnily enough, with a similar team to mine, with the 4 Blodgers and 2 Rogers, and he has an apple rather than reserve, and he's got 2 wrestle rather than a wrestle and a block, but it's still very similar, right? Like the 6 good positionals with full defences. I think that's quite a good build. Oh, did he get he got a reroll off the kickoff table as well, which is incredible, isn't it? Getting the 3rd reroll makes his team a million times better. Gets a removal there as well, instant. Only a wrestle blitz here. And pushing him out as well. I'm not a big fan of that. That's a stun. And Servejlance has got 3 rerolls plus a leader. The skill he's dropped is wrestle on the gutter. That seems to be quite a common skill to drop. Having a mighty blow block blitzer is quite strong, isn't it? Oh! He does reroll the pickup. Maybe he wouldn't have if he only had 2, but with 3, I mean, maybe you have to, right, against elves, because 3 times out of 8 you just lose. So maybe you had to anyway, but actually having the 3rd reroll meant that it was a very easy choice. 3 into 2, was that a misclick? Because now, like, he could get a gutter punched. When he made the square, I thought he was going to, like, chain him off. It was 3 into 3, and he wouldn't be getting a gutter hit. Strange. Oh wow, full Daka here. Daka versus rats is a bit weird, isn't it? Just gets the push. Only gets the push. So we could surf this lineman here for Servejlance. He stands this guy up, but the problem is getting counter-surfed by the Witch Elf. Might just not want to either. Instead he blitzes this guy into the Roger. Slight problem with the Roger, activates his animal savagery here. So, oh wow, base the ball with sidestep, okay. Oh no. Okay, probably got to 1D the Roger at some point, but instantly going to wrestle. I mean, game block could be better here, but... Oh my goodness. Well, that's quite good, isn't it? Seriously hurt, doesn't apple. Flip me. It's to screen versus the gutters. 1D's the Roger away. Okay. Yep. This is this is okay for the elves, isn't it? I would quite like dice like this in my tiebreaker. If you're watching, Cyanide, if you want to just give me you just want to give me the Wenteros dice for the next one, please. Oh my goodness. Oh dear God. Well, don't say it's over. But 2 gutters have been cast and on turn like 3. Turn 3 and 2 gutters have been cast. And the apple's gone and failed. Oh God. Well. Please, Cyanide, please give me these dice. It's not much to ask. No, he gets the 1D strip, skulls, into a push, but he could really use 2 gutter runners right now, but unfortunately they're both dead. Oh, he appled the KO. He appled the KO on the Rat Ogre. I didn't even notice that. I just assumed he'd failed on the gutters, but he kept the rogue on. Okay, sorry, I was wrong. Yep. Right. Oh my God! Now he's getting this guy surfed as well. Oh dear. Oh, he didn't. He used dodge. Surf this one. Do you know what? I might have risked a dodge from that blitzer first. Hard call, isn't it? Or a punch? No. So I'll tell you what you could have done. This blitzer could have punched this guy, and then this blitzer could have come down, and then he could have punched this guy, so that would have been a 3D for the surf to really secure it. That would have been quite nice. Because it did suck not getting the 3D, didn't it? Especially with wrestle. But he doesn't take the hit, he picks it up, doesn't leave it on the ground versus rats. That also makes sense because they could have easily just rolled some dice and picked it up on that guy. So maybe that alone is better than making it a 3D. But wow, I mean this drive is over. This drive is over. The game isn't over yet. But this drive is really grim, isn't it, for the rats? Imagine doing this. Oh man, if my Dark Elves had done this, they would have done better than 2 wins and 5 draws. Last gutter. Also the rogue if he can. The rogue helps the 1 turn quite a lot. Obviously a lot less easy to hit the rogue. He tags the rogue. Doesn't want to interfere in the cage. And it's also tagged like into another player, so he couldn't blitz with it to free it, right? So completely controls the rogue. At the low cost of a stun. This looks incredibly secure. Yeah, now he just bases it away and wait, was this a blitz? Or just a block? I think blitzing was better, right? Oh no, he can blitz this one, okay. I think I would have re-rolled that with it being on a gutter, honestly. Chancey needing Rerolls here from turn 6 are really small. Maybe it was like an auto reaction. I've done them before. And afterwards thought, oh, do you know what, maybe the reroll would have been quite good, but just instinctively like don't reroll lineman dodges, right, for example, for Dark Elves. And then I thought, oh, maybe I should have done. Doesn't activate the Roger to keep the tail active. Like, he has done quite well here, right, with like four rats. He's actually, do you know what, I'm not, yeah, okay, yeah, put that one in, yeah, because you don't want to make the dodge, right, so you want to make this block. That was a 1 in 81 instead of the 1 in 36 from dodging, so yeah, absolutely want to put in the extra player and not make a 1 in 36 that can lose you the game. Fails that, doesn't matter much. I mean, you can uphill, which is a 1 in 36 chance. I wonder if he could have got this guy. So if he powered there, 1, 2, 3, 4. Rush, not really, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, rush. That's probably what he was going to do. It was a 4-3 dodge and double rush. It's asking a lot, though, isn't it? Turn 8 for Wenteros. The good thing about this is, and the good thing about my game now as well, is if you get diced in game 3. Then it's fair enough, isn't it? Because, you know, you've had your 2 games where like the dice were fair and stuff and you had a chance to win. And, you know, at the end of the day, this is a bit of a brutal game for Servejlance. But he could have won it in the other 2, so can't feel too bad if he loses. It's not over yet. Could definitely get this 1 turn. Could definitely get the 1 turn here. He's only got 2 gutters, mind. High kick is lovely. This is okay, isn't it? Because he's got Juggernaut, so it's still better to like hole with the Roger. And then he can block him off as well. Expertly done. Beautiful. 2+ handoff. And then 3-3-2 through. Oh! Oh! And he makes it. Lovely 1 turn there. I mean, you know, not particularly difficult, right? But still, perfectly executed. Well done, Servejlance. That's rats for you, isn't it? Banged out, 2 gutters down, still get the 1 turn. Outrageous. But this half's going to be hard for them. Because now they are faced with the Delph defense at its best. They're down players. They've only got 9 players. The Delves are just going to base everything every turn. Literally everything is going to be based literally every turn. This is going to be really difficult for the Rats. Yeah, the chain to block off the marker was really nice. Yeah, really nice. Really nice. I mean, I expect it. Maybe not this turn, right, because of the stun. And the problem is, like, the rogue are doing things. So maybe he won't instantly go in, but he's going to go in at some point. And when he does, it's going to be horrible. It's going to be horrible when he goes in for the rats. But yeah, never a rush to go in, is there, for the Dark Elves? They're not in any rush. But, I mean, they've got to go in at some point, I think, personally. And maybe this is the turn, right, with there being a stun player for the rats. He did a very nice one turn, he did, yep. I mean, perfect, probably. Looked good to me. Okay, yeah, this is the turn. Because the problem is, like, he doesn't want the Scaven to be able to burn turns forever, right? So yeah, wrestle back as a safety, everything else in. Wrestles in. I think I would have just pushed him and then 2D'd him again, personally. No need to base the gutters because they'll just 1 in 36 anyway. This is a blitz, but he can't dodge with him. So he's got to dodge with this one. And then he skulls, and now we get free hits. A few free hits here. Hello, Varney. Yeah, everything's just going to get punched. And based, and punched, and based, and punched, and based. 3D. Good job he made it 3D. Maybe he could have committed the witch back here, right, to make this 2D rather than the dodge. I get not wanting to, because the rats could just be up here. But now he has freed the rogue, right? So it couldn't free itself. 1D. This is the problem, right? Just hard. He's only got 2 gutters as well, so like normally at least you'd have like 3 other gutters, but now you've only got 1 other gutter. Like, this is so hard. So hard for surveillance. He's got to roll 1,000,000 dice for the last one as well. What a turn, by the way. Oh, he couldn't. Okay, so that was pointless. Yeah, okay, I mean, that's still probably... Why didn't you make a cage? You probably had to make the cage there, mate. Like, probably just got to do another dodge. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, rush, rush. So he can get the wrestle hit on through there. And he could 2 into 2 if you... I guess it's hard to cancel this. No, it's not. He's got a player here. Maybe he just hits with block with this guy. Maybe this guy just hits with block. I mean, it doesn't matter about your rerolls, does it? If you've got to do the play, you've got to do the play. Like, at the end of the day. Oh. So he's going for the wrestle sack. Is he going to 3+ dodge? No, he's going to 2, 2, 2. Oh, so he went there one at a time, gets the POW, gets the Kaz. That's why you have to close the cage corner. Doesn't matter how many rerolls you've got, you have to close the cage corner there. Because otherwise, you're gonna get got. And basically over. I think it's worth returning to. I mean that. I'm not about being a company man at all. I would never lie. Okay, makes the pickup. Fails the dodge. And that is basically all over at this point. Now, only one reroll for Wenteros. It never feels good, honestly. With this build, it never feels good because you've never got enough rerolls. Case in point, it's gone. Last reroll gone on turn 13. So now you know you can dub skull. Anything can happen. Or you can just make another Kaz. You know, he could have double skulled, or he could just make another Kaz. And another Kaz! Oh, please, Cyanide, please give me these dice next game. Please! Oh my god, 5 Kaz! I've made 1 Kaz in 7 games. I've made 1 Kaz in 7 games. Oh my god. Look at that. Unbelievable. What a massacre. What an absolute massacre. And it's still like turn 14, so he's still got a bit of safety here. He doesn't have to go as far forward as he doesn't have to go full move forward. He could have been a little bit, gone forward a little bit less forward, right, and made it the cage a little bit safer. I think I'd have preferred that. Like, the ball could have been in here, right, and this guy could have been there. Just to make things just a tiny touch safer. 3D the gutter. Doesn't Kaz him outrageous. Quite like that, because my instinct would be to run over with this guy, but yeah, the stripper you can't leave standing, right? So had to blitz the strip forward. Yeah, this is a dicing, isn't it? Yeah, and now, you know, Servejlance doing the only thing he can do, which is multiple rogue dodges, like, you know, stupid, but looks stupid, but at the end of the day, it's what you've got to do, right? If it's the only way you can do anything, it's what you've got to do. Simple as that. Gets the full cage and gets to blitz this guy. Yep, it is. I mean, it was a dicing. It was a complete comedy mega dicing. But the thing is, it was game 3, and you know he had chances before it. So I feel like this probably won't feel as bad as Jonesy versus Diomed, right? Who got diced to death in the first game, and like that kind of sealed his fate. Only had 2 games. Whereas, you know, so he had 1 fair game, Jonesy, and 1 horrible game. You know, Servejlance had 2 fair games to try and get the job done. And, yeah, there you go. So, congratulations, Wenteros. He books his ticket to the quarterfinals there. Dark Elves, where he will face Strider's Wood Elves. And Spartacus awaits the winner of Andri and Zerpils, which may be decided tomorrow. They are going to play 2 games tomorrow, so that could resolve that. If they have a tiebreaker, it will be played on Sunday. And I'm also playing Andy tomorrow. It looks like we're going to play a bit earlier than advertised. So the first game is Andri Zerpils at 2, and then after that, about 3:30, I shall play Andy and find out if I'm in or out. Fantastic. And then 7:30, Andri will play Zerpils for their second game, and it could be decisive, right? It could just be decided in 2 games. Most of these games have been decided in 2, to be fair. So really love the format, and yeah, there you go, Wenteros. Congratulations to him. Commiserations to Servejlance. It does suck to lose in this round, of course. You know, like the €400 at least for getting to quarterfinals and on the big stage, you know, with the live casts in Montpellier. So I do feel sorry for, you know, everyone who loses, especially if it's me. Right, so there you go. Thanks for watching, everybody. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, and stay fantastic.